Alright guys, it's Python. Welcome back to some more Haikyu Fly High. We're here to talk about the upcoming SP character on JP, the new SP Futakuchi that is coming out tomorrow on Friday, and we're also obviously going to stream it, so if you want to, please come through for that. Today we're gonna go over his skills that were leaked a while ago, to be honest with you. Now it's been quite some time, and he's actually the last character of the leaked character batch, so on the next update we should get another 2 or 4 maybe characters leaked, so that's gonna be interesting. But for now, he's the last one that we know his skills, so we're gonna go over them. We're gonna go over his skills, his memory, and his bonds that he has with the after school Aone, as well as with Aone and Kogane together. So first of all, he is a power attack block unit, which is quite interesting. The block is his skill 2, power attack is his ult, as we'll look in a moment, but that's interesting. There's not really that many characters with that combination, and I think at this stage in the game, I don't think that really matters all that much, because realistically you're probably only going to use him in the block team, in my personal opinion, but you never know. Okay, let's start off with his skill 1. While Futakuchi is on the court, if evolving block is on cooldown, which is his second skill, your player's spike power increases by 50% of their corresponding stat. Really good. When evolving block enters cooldown, Futakuchi his awareness and reflex increases by 50% for 1 rally. While Futakuchi is on the court, when your players use a block ultimate, his strength increases by 10% for 2 net crossings. Really good. Really good skill. Obviously going hand in hand with Aone, who obviously puts the block skill cooldown of his teammates on cooldown for 4 net crossings, so it kind of works really well with this one for Futakuchi, because it says when it enters cooldown, his awareness and reflex increase by 50 for that whole rally. So it's really cool and interesting. And it also has a lot to do with his other skills, which we'll get to right now. Here is the block skill, 8 net crossings for a block skill. Futakuchi performs a block with 140% of his block stat. When your side uses a block skill, Futakuchi's awareness and reflex increases by 50% for 1 rally. So once again, you use the block skill with Aone, it resets the cooldown for this one, right? It increases his awareness and reflex by 50 here, and by an extra 50 for here, for the rally. So anytime that you essentially use the block with Aone while you have Futakuchi and you haven't used his block skill yet, you're gonna get this. When evolving block finishes its cooldown, its super powerful spike, which is his ult, is currently on cooldown. Its cooldown is reduced by 2 net crossings. Yeah, another really good, really nice and helpful. Really love a cooldown reduction, to be honest with you, and that's kind of what it is about with Aone as well. But yeah, 100% awareness and reflex increase is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he seems really good. Obviously with the block team, it's kind of, you know, if I think of like the best block team before Aone and Futakuchi, you kind of are lacking strong attackers, apart from Hirogami apart from Hoshiumi and probably Tsuki. But yeah, he seems like a really strong attacker, not level 2, level 1. Here we go, skill 3. Morale boost. When Futakuchi uses super powerful spike, your player's power attack, quick attack stats increase by 5% up to 20 for 1 rally. While super powerful spike is on cooldown, your player's spike power increases by 60% of their corresponding stat. That's really strong. Again, going hand in hand with like the block team maybe doesn't have that many spike ults, so it kind of makes up for that, but that could be really good just in general. At the start of the rally, Futakuchi's power attack stat increases by 6% of the block stat of each player, with block skills on your side up to 1000 per player for 1 rally. That's incredible. That's really good. Obviously 6% of the block stat is not really going to be 1000, I don't think. But it's really good. That's really, really nice. Hold up, at the start of the rally. That's really good. He seems like a really strong spiker. Skill 4, here is the spike skill. It's only 8 net crossings, by the way, as opposed to usually it's 12, I believe, on a spike skill. Alt, obviously. Futakuchi performs a power spike with 260% of his power attack stat. If Evolving Block has a remaining cooldown of 2 or more net crossings, the spike's power increases by 50%. Afterwards, the cooldown of Evolving Block is reset. So even more resetting of the block skill. And then, of course, if the cooldown of the block is reset, then you can obviously get the 50% increase again when it enters cooldown once again. So it's actually really nice. Yeah, he seems really good. Like for the block team, he seems really good. Obviously works really, really well with Aone. Let's check out his resonance as well. While Futakuchi is on the court, when the evolving block finishes its cooldown, your player's basic stats increase by 10% up to 30. That's really good. Additionally, Futakuchi gains a stack of conversion. Each stack increases his power attack by 5% up to 4 stacks. Yeah, really good. Skill Resonance 2 seems really good. SR4, when Futakuchi is on the court, when Evolving Block finishes its cooldown, your player's strength increases by 10 up to 20. Additionally, the power of Futakuchi's spike increases by 50% of his power attack set up to 2 stacks. Yeah, he's another really strong Skill Resonance. He seems overall like a really, really powerful spiker, especially for the block team, which again and kind of supports the spikes of the other team, considering that you're not really gonna have that many strong spikers in a block team. It's interesting to see if he's actually can be useful in a power attack team. I don't think so, but maybe I'm missing something. Let's check out the bonds as well. The pictures are not added yet, but here this one is the one with the after school Aone, so the second version of Aone, obviously. When Aone uses his ultimate, Aone and Futakuchi's gain 1 stack of defense. Each stack increases in the block stat by 3% up to 5. When Futakuchi uses his ultimate, Aone and Futakuchi gain a stack of offense. Each stack increases in their strength and spirit by 3 up to 5. Pretty simple, pretty decent. Just attack increase, defense increase, depending on whose ultimate you use. And obviously with the cooldown reduction play that they do, you can easily stack up to 15%. So it's actually quite nice. Nothing crazy, not a crazy bond, but just a nice bond to have. And next up is the new Iron Wall with Kogane as well added to the mix, so you need all 3 of them. So their block power increases by 100%. Then once per set, if Aone, Futakuchi, and Kogane their block skills are on cooldown, the cooldown of these skills is reduced by 4 net crossings. Incredible. Again, it's only once per set, so it's once per game in this game because there's not really many sets. So yeah, incredible. Really, really strong bond. And then just 100% block power increase. You'll take that every day. I think that you kind of want all 3 of them in the team. I don't really think you can do without Kogane, especially considering there's not really another block setter that really does that much. I don't think Suga really works that well in this team. Obviously, you could play others. Obviously, you could play Kenma with Liev as well. I think that's what I'm personally going to play when I pull him, because unfortunately, I don't have Hirugami on my team. I only have Hoshiumi, so I think I'm personally going to pair all 3 of them up with Kenma, Liev, and Hoshiumi. But you could remove Kogane for Hirugami in that same exact team. I think that could be a thing. But I think that this bond is quite good. Yeah, I think that bond is quite good. Okay, let's move on to the memory. The memory is actually really good, and it actually is quite versatile and quite universal, I would say. Increases the equipper's power attack stat by 12%. When the equipper casts a power spike ultimate, your players gain the offense and defense buff, each stack increasing the block, power attack, and quick attack stats by 6% up to 2 stacks. Fantastic. Really, really good. Really universal. Again, for your wing spikers, because all the wing spikers really use power spike ults. So yeah, any wing spiker with a power spike ult, you can slap this on. Obviously, I personally think that certain ones that are more tailored towards a character are better for that character. Like, this one's a great universal one, but it probably would have been better for Futakuchi if it was more tailored towards him. But still pretty good in general. So yeah, maybe if you're not happy with a wing spiker memory, if you think one of them is a bit weak, then yeah, this one's a good one. Of course, it doesn't increase receiving; it only increases block, but then increases power attack and quick attack. So it's interesting. You kind of want to have a blocker on your team. So yeah, that's it for Futakuchi. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I said earlier in the intro, we will have a stream pulling him tomorrow and trying him out on PvP on JP tomorrow as well. So please be sure to come through for that if you want to, of course. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.